They couldn't agree on anything, until one agreed to kill. It started with butterflies, and ended in blood. This is the story of two hearts that beat differently, and one that stopped beating forever. They said opposites attract. But sometimes, opposites destroy. Welcome to Heartstrings and Handcuffs. Love's Deadly Crimes. When Marcus met Zainab, it was sparks from the start. He was a charming, ambitious entrepreneur raised in a conservative Christian home in Atlanta. She was a fierce, independent Muslim woman from a wealthy Middle Eastern family, studying law at Emory. They met at a multicultural networking mixer. He admired her confidence. She admired his drive. Despite their different backgrounds, they clicked instantly. Against advice, against tradition, and against every odd, they married within 6 months. Friends called it brave. Their families called it reckless. At first, they tried to blend their lives. Friday prayers and Sunday services. Arabic tea and Southern soul food. Zainab wore hijab. Marcus respected it. Marcus played gospel in the car. Zainab didn't mind. But underneath the smiles, cracks were forming. Zainab's family disapproved of Marcus, not for who he was, but for who he wasn't. Not Muslim. Not Middle Eastern. Not wealthy enough. They stopped taking her calls after the wedding. Marcus, on the other hand, struggled with Zainab's independence. She was outspoken, financially self-sufficient, and uninterested in traditional roles. He believed a wife should follow, not lead. They weren't just married to each other. They were married to two worlds that hated each other. As months passed, the couple's differences turned from quirks to weapons. Arguments flared over everything, from raising kids to whose holidays they'd celebrate. Marcus resented Zainab's long work hours. Zainab despised Marcus's need to correct her. He accused her of emasculating him. She accused him of trying to cage her. Marcus, you're not a man. You need to learn your place. Zainab, and you need to learn respect before you lose everything. Their love had become a battlefield, and every battle had a loser. One night, after a particularly explosive argument about religion and parenting, Zainab made a bold declaration. I want a separation. I'm tired of fighting. Marcus didn't respond. He just stared at her. Cold. Silent. Dangerous. She'd threatened to leave before. But this time, she meant it. She had even packed a suitcase. To Zainab, it was the beginning of peace. To Marcus, it was the beginning of war. 2 days later, Zainab's co-workers reported her missing. She never showed up for court. Her phone went straight to voicemail. B-roll, footage of police cars, a missing person flyer, and news anchors reporting. Marcus told police they had an argument and she stormed out. No big deal. But surveillance footage told a different story. Zainab never left the house. Detectives found traces of blood in the carpet, hidden beneath freshly moved furniture, and in the garage freezer. A shocking discovery. Zainab's body, wrapped in trash bags, bound with duct tape. She had been strangled. The man who once said he'd protect her from the world had become her executioner. Marcus was arrested on the spot. At trial, he claimed he snapped after years of disrespect. But prosecutors presented damning evidence. Months of abusive texts, financial control, GPS tracking on her phone, and searches like how to make someone disappear without getting caught. This wasn't passion. It was premeditation. Zainab's family flew in from Dubai. Her father broke down on the stand. She was our light, he said. We warned her. But we didn't want this. Marcus's defense painted him as a man pushed too far by a difficult woman. The jury didn't buy it. He was sentenced to life without parole. Zainab was 29. A brilliant legal mind. A bridge between cultures. Now, just a headline. Was this truly a case of love gone wrong? Or was it a ticking time bomb masked by wedding rings and forced smiles? How many couples are walking this same line right now, arguing over faith, culture, control, wondering which difference will be the last? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Was this murder inevitable or preventable? And if you believe love should never come with fear, hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications for more stories where heartbreak turns to homicide. This was Heartstrings and Handcuffs, Love's Deadly Crimes. Until next time, watch who you love.